Welcome to One Little Spice, the Disney food podcast that isn't afraid to send you into the taste lab.
Welcome to episode 21, Good Food versus Stitch Photo Op. Today we are talking about Kona Cafe, if you couldn't tell by that title, and not Ohana.
And I'm Amy.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I'm Julie.
And I'm Amy.
But first, it's time for Amy's Daily Dish. Amy, what's your dish?
Let's dish. So we have a few items of news today. Item 1.
The claw is my master. I have been chosen.
The Chosen One dessert can be had at Disney Saratoga Springs Resort. Disney Saratoga Springs Resort. The three-eyed alien dessert can be found at the Artist's Palette. It is a bomb-style mini cake consisting of green apple mousse in color as well as flavor over a caramel filling on a small round of cake. It appears to be covered in a gelee glaze in that same green apple martini color.
Yum.
You know what I'm talking about? The sour
green
green
alien
apple
color?
martinos. Yeah, but it's just.
I know, yeah.
I know, but it's even just like poke. 3 candy.
You heard it here first. It's like
3 candy buttons for eyes and a few green white chocolate pieces for the ears and the antenna.
amazing.
It is super duper cute.
We'll show you guys a picture.
It is super cute. Item number 2. Pass holder alert. It is time for lunch. I repeat, it is time for lunch.
Huh?
You'll understand in a minute. Special pass holder discounts are available at lunch at 2 Disney Springs locations. Maria and Enzo's Restaurante and Enzo's Hideaway Tunnel Bar and Restaurant are offering a massive discount from now until December 31st. How much? 40% off.
Yeah, we're definitely going there on DS Day.
Yes. That is amazing. It is not offered during brunch, so don't plan to use it then. But if you are a pass holder, it is time for lunch because 40% off. That's it for that. There is another news item, but that's it for that one. Item 3. New Halloween time treats at Disneyland's Grand Californian Hotel. I think if I went, I would want to stay there.
Does it look like the Grand Floridian?
It does not. It is the Grand Californian. So, the Halloween time treats, that's what they call it in Disneyland, Halloween time, so I'm not just being weird.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's debatable.
Well, I am weird, but, you know.
It reminds me of Halloween Town.
It does.
That was Disney, right?
Yes.
And Halloween Town 2.
And Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge.
And Halloween Town 3, Return to Halloween Town or something like that?
Yes. And then Halloween Town 4 was Halloween Town University or something
Was
like
that? Wasn't it just rumored that there was going to be a 4th one?
No,
there wasn't?
They didn't use Marnie. They didn't use the regular actress for Marnie. They
Oh,
used
like
a
what they
different
did with yep, what am I thinking of? Home Alone 3.
Yeah, but Home Alone 3 wasn't supposed to be him. It was supposed to be a different kid. The Halloween treats can be found at the Grand Californian Hotel Holiday Cart, and right now, it's really cool. So, available at...
My apologies if you could hear the air conditioning before. Now we forgot to turn it off. It was a hot day, even
Yes.
though it was like 40 degrees yesterday.
Yeah, I know. It was like, whoop!
I wanted to go back down. Whoop!
Yes. So, the Halloween treats available are Halloween Mickey Whoopie Pie, Jumbo Chocolate Cake Pop, Chocolate Dipped Pretzel Stick Trio, Assorted Shortbread Cookies, Pumpkin Pound Cake, Halloween Cookie Box, Chocolate Chip Cookie Shot.
A Mickey Mouse whoopie pie. Did you say that already?
Yes, but we're going to talk about them individually. Okay. Chocolate chip cookie shot with chocolate milk or 2% milk. And chocolate chip cookie pop with Grand Marnier, Bailey's, or rum chata. I just want to go home and make those now. So the jumbo cake pops are about the size it's on a popsicle stick, but if you took a Twinkie and cut a third of it off, that's about the size, and they're dipped in...
That was really the perfect description.
Yeah, if you took a Twinkie, cut a third off. They're dipped in various colored white chocolates and decorated as Frankenstein and, like, Count Dracula, but, like, traditional, cutesy-looking Count Dracula. The pretzel rods are, again, dipped in colored white chocolates, and they've got sprinkles and stripes and what looks like little eye little like sugar buttons that look like eyes. Like
perhaps the ones on the alien cupcakes from...
Now there's the assorted cookies. They have a Maleficent Minnie/Mickey cookie.
Well, it's obviously Minnie because Maleficent is a lady.
It is the cutest villain sugar cookie.
Oh my gosh,
I
looks
have
so
ever
delicious
seen.
too. Like, I want to eat all of those.
So it has the Minnie Mouse ears and the Maleficent horns.
And the Maleficent horns have the purple sugar crystals on it. Ugh.
Yeah, it's black sugar crystals and purple sugar crystal, like the black sugar crystal base.
Oh, I didn't see the black sugar crystals,
and
and
then
it's purple piping over it.
Purple stripies. It's outlined completely.
Purple
in
stripies,
purple.
Miss Culinary.
Well, it's purple.
It's purple piping.
Okay, yeah, purple piping. And then
Love you.
it's the black portion of the cookie is outlined in purple piping with purple colored sugar. The face is green, which is not actually Maleficent's face color, but it works really well.
Is it not?
It's not. She's, like, pallid. And she's got pretty awesome eyebrows, if I do say. I hope every single cookie looks like this because she's got better eyebrows than I do.
Yeah, and the mini face is more of, like, that kind of, like, Asian... like anime Mickey,
Yes,
the
kind of
anime Mickey. That's what I was looking for.
The
Sorry,
proportions.
it's kind of more of like an anime Mickey. So they're like really like big ball eyes with teeny little eyelashes. And
Yeah,
a teeny
the
tiny
cute little
nose.
eyelashes. I was just gonna mention. It's like she's got like a double wing liner on. So other cookies, they have a classic Snow White poison apple with the dripping down, looking like a skull. They have a Minnie Mouse cookie that looks like a
Candy basket.
Candy basket. They have a Frankenstein Mickey, which is really cute. They have a monster cookie, which...
That is adorable.
It is adorable. He's got, like, they've made...
He has little buck teeth.
Yeah, he's got little buck teeth, and they've basically got, like, chocolate, googly eye type things going on. He's green sugar. He's like a Muppet monster. He's like a super basic Muppet monster. It's just the cutest thing ever. So now the cookie shot glass is really cute. So it's a chocolate chip cookie in the shape of a shot glass, and just like the ones they made in New York several years ago, they coat them with chocolate so that the milk doesn't completely soak through the cookie.
Or alcohol.
We're getting there. They dip the edge in sprinkles for Halloween. I don't know how easy that makes it to drink from, but that's what they do. As we said, it's available both with milk or rum chata or Bailey's or I forget what the other one was, Grand Marnier. The tie-dye pumpkin pound cake is a pound cake, and they made it orange and green and purple, and they swirled them all together marbly, and then they covered it with sprinkles. The Mickey whoopie pie is super cute. So he's bright green, and he's got 2 candy button eyes in 2 different colors. One is orange, and then the other's green with like a cat eye, and he's got kind of like vampire teeth candy button type situation going on. And the frosting between the whoopie pie is kind of like rolled in those Halloween sprinkles we were talking about on the cookie shot a minute ago. And it's really cute looking thing.
And it's green and it's amazing and I want one.
Yeah, they're really fun. I imagine the Halloween cookie box is probably
Like all those cookies together.
all
in a
the
box.
assorted
In some sort of fancy box.
yeah, in some sort of little box. So, but no, they all look really fun, and if you are in California and Disneyland, you can get it. Now, if you are not at Disneyland, going to Disneyland, but you're next to Disneyland, you can still get some without buying a ticket because it's at the hotel. That's fun. All right.
Did we go to Kona in October?
What?
Did we go to Kona in October?
I'm not sure. So yeah, I think that is it for our daily dish.
So today we are talking about breakfast at Kona
Kona Cafe.
and the Polynesian. It's amazing. We love it. We're going to talk about what Disney says about it first. Savor American favorites for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Prepared with hints of the South Seas. Open to the tropical ambiance of the great ceremonial house, this casual cafe serves such breakfast delights as cinnamon and banana stuffed Tonga Toast, a variety of savory egg dishes, and macadamia pineapple pancakes. That's what it says about breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. So the Kona Cafe is located on the second floor of the main lobby building of the Disney's Polynesian Resort.
Ohana adjacent.
Yes.
Now, as you could tell by the title of this article, we chose Kona Cafe for breakfast instead of Ohana because we wanted the better food. Now, Ohana is fun because you get the experience of getting a picture with Stitch, and then there's some, like, music playing, and it's a character breakfast, and it's great, but it is a very, very basic buffet breakfast. And it's served, like, family style, so they come up with, like, the tray of it, and it's, like, bacon, sausage, home fries, eggs. Waffles. And it's nothing special, which is disappointing because it's, like, this amazing Polynesian restaurant that you would expect at least something different, especially because Kona has such a variety of flavors and flavor profiles amongst all of their dishes that we are hoping that Ohana would do the same, but unfortunately all Ohana has is an amazing photo op with Stitch.
I feel like Ohana for breakfast is a prime example of
A breakfast that Amy hates.
no.
Just kidding.
When an existing restaurant, when one of its meals or all of its meals are made character meals, people generally say that the food quality goes down. That doesn't mean it's bad food, but it usually means that it's not as big of a selection, not as interesting dishes, a little more basic, because at that point you're going for the character interaction as much, if not more, than you're going for the food. So that's sort of like a prime example of that happening. Because Ohana during dinner, which I'm sure we haven't talked about right yet. No, we haven't. Ohana during dinner is also a somewhat limited menu, but it's a lot more interesting.
And amazing.
It's amazing. It's its own thing. It's really good.
Like, you can't get that food anywhere else.
Yeah.
Whereas the Ohana breakfast is literally the same sausages, the same eggs, the same Mickey waffles that you get
downstairs at Captain Cook's.
or anywhere.
Yeah. When I say
Like,
downstairs,
literally anywhere in Disney property.
yeah. The image on the waffle might be different, but other than that,
It's a Mickey waffle.
okay. I know they keep
Some places have different ones,
some
but yeah.
places different ones. But yeah, so we chose Kona. We did legitimately say which one are we going to go to, and we ended up choosing Kona.
I wanted that Tonga Toast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, me too.
And it was
Amazing.
everything I hoped for and more. So, there are a couple different things on the menu. Oh, atmosphere. What else can I really say about the atmosphere? It's very, like, open. It's it's an open restaurant, not closed in.
So it has obviously an entry. It's not like you're sitting and anyone can just walk in, but it is it's kind of walled in, but
So it's basically fenced in, if you will.
yeah, it's fenced in. So, you have to enter through the entrance of the restaurant, so you're not going to have random people, like, popping in to, like, try to grab a chair to go take across to sit somewhere else, or, it's
not like a food court.
Yeah, it's not like a food court, but it's open-air dining. It has a semi-open kitchen.
What did they describe it as? They said it is a feature an on-stage sushi kitchen. I've never seen them make sushi there,
that's
what they call it.
They do that next to the the walk-up Kona thing. I don't think they're making. Anyways, but they have an on-stage kitchen.
Yeah, this right there. That's what
Yeah.
they're calling the on-stage sushi kitchen.
So you can see them doing some preparation.
Usually, when we were there, they were doing dessert preparation.
Yeah, they were doing dessert preparation. They might be doing sushi at different times. It has unique decor. It's a very comfortable location. It's not like, oh, it's so cozy, but because you're not like crammed next to each other or anything like that, but it's very comfortable.
It's very warm. The lighting is a warmer lighting. It's not super bright. The wood is very deep. It's
somewhere-
earthy.
It's somewhere between modern and Polynesian themed. So it's not like just like a Polynesian theme to it, but it's like a modern take on a Polynesian theme. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. The lights are really cool, so take a minute to look at those as well. There's a couple like pillared or like standing lights and then a couple hanging lights. If you look at it, you can see like the old style like leaf fans that they have in the middle. That's really cool.
They're all, I imagine,
Like the
actually
palm
running
leaf, whatever it is,
independently,
yeah.
but they look like they're on this like pulley system.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
The
And-
carpeting is really funky. There's a lot of, it almost looks like seashells, the way some of the design is on the walls.
Yeah, it's very nature inspired.
It's really pretty. And we got a seat by the window overlooking, it was kind of overlooking the parking lot, but there's so much foliage in front of the Polynesian that you couldn't even tell the parking lot was there, so it was really cool. We just had a nice view of some palm trees. It was really awesome.
Yes, it was.
So now, food. Let's get into it.
So they have a lot of options.
So they
And
start
they're they're very reasonably priced.
Yeah, they start with a couple like samplers like for the table. And one is a tropical fruit plate that is fresh seasonal fruit. And then a spiced rub salmon plate with Pan-Asian accompaniments.
Now, you could also order this as your own entree.
Exactly. So it's on the website now. It's listed as lighter fare. On the menu that we had, it's listed as start your day. So, yeah, it's a little bit, it's almost like when you got your cheese plate from, your meat and cheese plate from Be Our Guest. It's similar to that.
It's
The
not
fruit plate is served with a Danish as well.
Yeah, it's not a super heavy meal, but
If you're not looking for something too much.
if your table wants a little fruit, you can get the fruit plate.
Yeah, it's now spice rub salmon. It was smoked salmon. It might be the same thing.
They do sometimes change the name and keep it almost identical.
Exactly.
So, entree.
Entrees are the Tonga Toast, which is banana stuffed French toast.
This thing is about 4 inches thick.
It's amazing. Served, rolled in cinnamon and sugar, and served with a strawberry compote. Oh, yes. And your choice of ham, spiced ham, bacon, or sausage.
Now, you can order it with maple syrup instead of strawberry compote.
Don't do it.
Get the strawberry compote, and if you want maple syrup, ask for a side of maple syrup.
They put both on the side.
They do.
You pour it on yourself. So,
But unless you're allergic to strawberries...
fun fact, I know someone who was.
I know a couple of people too. Unless you're...
It blows my mind. How can
I know,
you be
it's
allergic
crazy.
to strawberries? They're so good.
I know.
It's so sad.
So unless you are allergic to strawberries, get the strawberry compote. It really
Like, even just to
ties
try it.
it really ties the dish together. And Tonga Toast is basically the dish for breakfast at Kona.
It is. And they do serve it at Captain Cook's downstairs. I have heard that it is not as good.
It doesn't come with the strawberry compote.
And it's not as, it doesn't have as much filling.
Yeah, and it's not quite the same.
So this is basically like 2 giant thick slices of toast stuffed with banana, cooked, rolled in cinnamon and sugar, and that's what you get on your plate, and it's magical.
And if I'm remembering correctly, it's like a brioche type
It's
bread.
a very sweet bread. I think
Yeah.
it might be the Hawaiian, the pineapple bread that they use,
It's
but in a loaf form.
It's a very fluffy, light bread.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Sometimes you'll find French toasts that are made with like a stiffer bread,
It's
and
a
they
little more
can
dense.
be
Well, because it's,
well, yeah,
the whole point of French toast is to use up the stale bread.
yeah,
So
and they are definitely delicious, but this is definitely a softer, lighter, fluffier, wonderful bread.
So amazing, so delicious. So they have a ham and cheese omelet, which is served with home fried potatoes. A Polynesian egg platter, which is 2 eggs any style with fresh fruit poke, bakery fresh muffins, and home fried potatoes with your choice of ham, spiced ham, bacon, or sausage.
They do have a regular French toast. It comes with a caramel banana sauce. And your choice of spiced ham, bacon, or sausage. It's definitely going to be a smaller French toast. It's just more like your basic French toast. It's not.
And if you've ever had bananas Foster, caramel banana sauce, kind of the same thing.
That's what they're referring to. I would imagine it's similar to the sauce they put on the bread pudding at Ohana.
Oh, that's probably exactly what
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
probably what they do, because I know you can get that as a dessert for dinner at Kona, even though it's not technically on the menu, if you ask nicely.
We've gotten that.
Yes.
They have specialty pancakes. We did not try these, but OMG. They're served with macadamia nut butter, pineapple sauce, and your choice of ham, spiced ham, bacon, or sausage. So these are also one of their specialties.
Yeah, I was going to say, this would be their second specialty that people go nuts for.
Haha.
It's kind of a divide. I feel a lot of people are Tonga Toast,
And a lot of people are the
macadamia nut pancakes. The people who are really macadamia nut pancakes are intensely vocal about how they are so much better than Tonga Toast. I have not had the macadamia nut pancakes yet, but I can say the Tonga Toast is amazing. So,
But we definitely need to try that because there's
Yeah.
other things that we want to try here too.
exactly.
And the nice thing about this breakfast menu, and it's one of the things that really caught our eye, was that it is so different. And yeah, there's, your regular omelet and French toast, but even the French toast, caramel banana sauce, and the specialty pancakes are macadamia nut. It's completely different than your basic bacon, eggs, toast breakfast.
Yes.
And even the egg platter has a fruit poke.
Yeah.
The home fried potatoes, I'm sure, are a little bit different.
Now,
Is the spiced ham spam?
Yes. Spiced ham is spam. Now, for those of you
Spiced ham,
yeah.
spam, get it.
For those of you who may not be aware, spam is kind of a dietary staple in Hawaii. It just caught on. They cook it well. They know how to prepare it so that it's tasty. So when you see spiced ham at the Polynesian, it's spam. But it's possible that it is fancy spam. But it's spam.
Once upon a time, we used to go to St. Bridget's pancake breakfast, and the ham that they served was spam, and it was amazing. It's so delicious, fried with maple syrup on it.
It is. Another dish they have is the Seven Seas Samoan.
So we got this one. Basically, one of us ordered the Tonga Toast, one of us ordered the 7 Seas Samoan. We literally split it in half. I have a picture of it. I plated it beautifully. It came out amazing. And we each shared half of each. And this one was
So tasty.
so good. So it's poached egg with citrus hollandaise sauce. And I hate when they say it's a citrus hollandaise sauce because hollandaise is literally a citrus sauce.
Yeah, hollandaise sauce will always, if it's made
It's basically
correctly.
the base is hey, take the juice of 16 lemons and heat it down to a tablespoon and then continue making
hollandaise sauce.
hollandaise sauce.
Yeah, that's how you make hollandaise sauce.
So it's a citrus sauce. So it's poached egg with citrus hollandaise sauce on pulled pork and turkey hash with mustard greens and tomatoes sauce tossed in a citrus vinaigrette. This was so delicious. The flavors in this, I can't even describe them. I can't do it justice. It was just so delicious, and all the flavors went together so well. The hollandaise sauce meshed well with the vinaigrette. The mustard greens added this little spice to the whole thing. It was so delicious.
I feel like if I'm remembering correctly, it was that or the macadamia nut pancakes. And we clearly went with that because we were already having a very carb, sugary, sweet.
Exactly. We were definitely trying to decide between both of them because the macadamia nut pancakes also sound amazing.
And they're one of the staples of Kona. And
So I think the next time we go, we should do the macadamia nut pancakes and the loco moco, which we'll talk about next.
But yes, 7 Seas Samoan, very, very much recommended.
It was so delicious. And it wasn't too heavy either.
No.
It sounds like it's going to be a little bit heavier, but it was so perfect. And then the Loco Moco is the next one. It is a traditional island brunch staple, which features a tower of rice, grilled hamburger patty, house-made chorizo gravy, 2 eggs any style, and it's topped with tomato salsa. So it seems a little bit heavier than the 7 Seas Samoan, but that's not what you normally get for breakfast. And a house-made chorizo gravy?
Yeah.
What? That sounds delicious. It's almost like...
It's the
No.
lumberjack special of Kona Cafe, basically.
No, so this is what I would describe as almost a Hawaiian biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Because it's the rice instead of a biscuit. It's got the chorizo gravy. Yes, it has more with it, but that's kind of what I would consider what their version of that
I still, if I was gonna give
But yes.
like the lumberjack or the bounty platter type concept, which is, the breakfast platter for the person who wants all the food.
Like the 4 eggs, the
Yeah.
4 slices of bacon,
Yeah.
the 4 sausages, the 4
This-
pieces of toast.
This would be that meal. So they have 2 eggs, any style, with home fried potatoes and your choice of ham, spiced ham, bacon, or sausage. That's fairly self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory?
It's fairly self-explanatory. Now, there's some side options. As at pretty much every breakfast restaurant, you can get the sides of bacon, pork, sausage, ham, or in this case, spiced ham.
They also had creamy grits with smoked
Smoky
Gouda, which I almost got, but then I didn't.
Steel cut oatmeal with apples and a fresh fruit cup. So if you are going and you are a lighter eater and you want, sort of a grain like the creamy grits with Gouda, the steel cut oatmeal with apples, that's gonna definitely, fill you up, but, much smaller. Disney check meals.
Yes, we have Disney check meals, which is awesome. So for the kids, they have scrambled eggs served with broccoli, tomatoes, breakfast potatoes, fruit salad, and yogurt. And then they have oatmeal and dried cranberries, which is served with turkey bacon and fruit salad. They also...
This might be new.
They might... Because I don't know. We never got a kid's menu,
we never
so
got
who
it,
knows?
but...
They might have just always had Mickey-shaped pancakes. So Mickey-shaped pancakes. So on the regular kids menu, they have Mickey-shaped pancakes with a choice of bacon, sausage, or fruit cup. And then they have the Minnie's French toast, which is sprinkled in cinnamon sugar and served with bacon, sausage, or fruit cup. And then they have a specialty drink, which is just, the basic
kids.
specialty drink that they have everywhere for the kids, which is a lemonade or whatever it is, served with a character glow clip-on, which is, I don't know who it is here, but it's either Tinkerbell or
Little Mermaid
or Buzz Lightyear or...
Pirates.
You've seen Pirates?
I've seen Pirates. It's more rare, but it's out there.
I bet they have Pirates at Kona.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That would make sense.
So there are specialty
Adult
beverages for adults, which are awesome. So we opted for the Mimosa Flight, and you get to choose 3 of the juices. There's orange, pineapple, cranberry, pink grapefruit, or lilikoi, which I don't remember what they described that as, but it was super delicious. It was like a combination of guava and something.
We got pineapple, pink grapefruit, and the lilikoi.
Yes. And so they have just a lilikoi mimosa.
Yes.
They have a wasabi Bloody Mary. Again, why didn't we not try that? We should have at least gotten one of those. And then they have a Bloody Mary Flight, which is 3 Bloody Marys, one's with Kettle One vodka, one's with bourbon, and one's with Patron. And I remember we talked about that one, and we just didn't know.
Yeah. So I imagine if you wanted a full size of one of the other mimosas, they would be able to do it, but they just have the lilikoi mimosa.
Because it's the more
specialty,
signature specialty beverage. And then there's just some other non-alcoholic beverages. One of them is the
lilikoi is orange, passion fruit, and guava juice. It's pog juice.
It's delicious. It's amazing.
They also have a mega berry smoothie and the freshly brewed Joffrey's Coffee Hawaiian Kona Marigot type press pot, and it serves 2. They also have one that serves 1.
It's amazing. We got it. Did we get 2?
We got one that served 2. We got 1, but we got it with 2 servings in it.
It was amazing. So for our vlog for this month, we are doing the Tonga Toast.
Absolutely, yes.
And Amy has ordered the Kona blend coffee so that we can also make a French press pot of coffee.
Yes. And it is the Joffrey's Kona blend that they make specifically for Kona. Now, Kona is a region, I believe, of Hawaii. Anyways, Kona coffee is a very delicious, wonderful, rich, expensive coffee from Hawaii. You can only get it in Hawaii, and it's amazing. I had our friend Jade bring me some just straight Kona coffee back when she went from Hawaii, and it was amazing. The Kona blend is going to be Kona and some other coffees. The reason it's a blend is because straight Kona coffee, though delicious, can be a little intense for some people. So they make a blend, so it's a little happier for everybody, and it's very common for Kona coffee to be a blend because of the reason I just stated.
So we'll definitely post pictures of our meals because it's just the presentation was so beautiful.
It really is.
Like literally of everything. It was so magical.
And they put orchid flowers on a lot of the dishes, usually the purple ones that you see in like the fruity tropical drinks. They don't put them in the fruity tropical drinks here because they're mimosas, but just in general, if you see a flower in a fruity tropical drink, it's usually the purple orchid.
So if you couldn't tell,
We really liked it.
we really like this breakfast. This is definitely one of my favorite Disney breakfasts.
They also have an allergy-friendly menu, which we really definitely need to check out because,
We'll tell you about those eventually.
yeah, when we know them, we will check that. We'll tell you about them. But I feel like they would have a very creative allergy-friendly menu. As we now have a podcast, we're now going to start asking for them to see those.
Yep, so this was an awesome breakfast and you should all go. It's amazing. Don't let Stitch lure you in.
There are a lot of windows in the main building, the lobby building for the Polynesian Resort, and as such, during the daytime, there is a lot of natural light. When Kona, you get to take advantage of that. Like, they definitely have plenty of otherwise lighting, but just, it's a very nice atmosphere. Nature's brought in.
It's really cool because it's really air conditioned inside and really hot outside, so the windows get all fogged up.
But yeah, with this particular visit, I know we were sitting next to a couple that was Florida locals. They were staying at the military resort.
It's next to the Polynesian, right?
Yeah, it's next to the Polynesian. I can't think of what it's called. You can't stay there unless you are active, possibly retired military. Or retired military. And I believe active military, at the very least, does get some discounts, but you really have to be in the military to stay there. But they were staying there, Shades of Green. They were staying at Shades of Green, which is the military resort. And they were locals, and we had a nice chat with them, and I don't even know if they went to the parks. Did they go into the parks? I don't think they did. I think they just came down for like 2 or 3 days, just as like to relax. And this was, I believe, not their last meal before they left, but it was their last day. And we had some fun time chatting with them. Yeah, I think he was getting deployed, so it was a nice little relaxation for them before he went off. So this has been one of the several wonderful restaurants at the Polynesian, and we will be revisiting other restaurants at the Polynesian soon.
So this week we do not have a fan favorite food. Come on, guys. Send your favorite Disney food memories to us. We want to hear them. Email them to onelittlespice@gmail.com. Share them on the pinned Facebook post. It's right at the top. Send me a text message. Send us a direct message to One Little Spice. We want to hear your Disney food memories. We want to share them with the world. It's one of our favorite parts of the episode. So, share them with us.
Please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you have a Disney food memory that you want to share with us, literally anything, a Disney snack, if you went to the water park and you got something awesome there,
Like those mini donuts.
if you've been to Disneyland in California, if you've been to Disneyland Paris or Tokyo or Shanghai or Hong Kong, we want to hear about it. Aulani in Hawaii, Disney Adventures, the Disney resort that Amy was talking about in North Carolina. Literally anything that has Disney's name on it. We want to hear about your Disney food memory. If it was just a snack that you loved, that was amazing, we want to hear about it all. Send your stories to onelittlespice@gmail.com or share it on our pinned Facebook post. It's right at the top. Social media. You can find us on Twitter at One Little Spice. On Instagram, we are at @1_little_spice. On Facebook, we are at One Little Spice as well. You can also join our Facebook group where we talk about even more Disney food and just basically Disney all the time. It's a great group. Join it. Love us. We love you. There are 3 questions to answer. We just want to learn more about our fans. We are on Patreon.
Yes, we are.
I am so excited about what we have going on Patreon right now. We have a 9-episode series about Food and Wine where we go in depth and talk about all the delicious food that they have at Food and Wine. Each episode, we single out 4 or 5 different booths and we go into detail and we talk about the foods and the wines that they have there. And we give you tips and awesome stuff about the Disney Food and Wine Festival. So when you go, you can enjoy it just as much as we do. That is one of the things that you can get by joining us on Patreon and becoming a patron. It's Magical Snack Corner. It's a small tier. It's our $5 tier
Yes.
for Magical Snack Corner. And then you get Magical Snack Corner every 2 weeks. And it's amazing and it's wonderful. We also have some other really cool features. A Google Hangout with us where we can just talk about Disney food or Disney.
Or pretty much anything you want
Anything
to
you
talk
want to talk about. We're going to have a cheese plate. We encourage you to have a cheese plate. It'll be awesome. We're excited. And then there's some other cool little things. Hosting a Magical Snack Corner with us. A button pack. So head over to www.patreon.com/onelittlespice. Choose your support level. Join us there. It's awesome. We are so close to our first goal. Once we hit our first goal, we will be able to start our website. There, we'll be able to share Disney food pictures with you. We'll be able to share even more. We'll be able to hear from you. We have so many exciting ideas for this website that we want to share with you that's just going to add a whole extra level to our podcast. And we can't wait to get that out to you.
Yes.
By supporting us on Patreon, you help us get more Disney food content out to you. That's what we want to do. We want to get more to you. We're on TeePublic. The link is in the description. Click on it. Check out our t-shirts. We got baby onesies. We got phone cases. We got laptop cases. We have travel mugs. We've got everything. Check us out. TeePublic. Go there. It's awesome. Magnets. No tapestry. We are on YouTube. On YouTube, we are the Taste Lab. The Taste Lab, I mean, if you listen to this, the beginning of every episode, we are the Disney food podcast that isn't afraid to send you into the Taste Lab. And we help you get there. We bring you into our Taste Lab. We cook food from Disney. We did Le Cellier's cheddar cheese soup. We did Akersauce vegetable terrine. We got Morocco's 7 vegetable couscous. Coming up, we are doing the chopped Cobb salad. I'm hoping that that's going to be out today when you're listening to this episode. If it's not, I'm really sorry. But go to YouTube, search the Taste Lab, find us, bring some Disney magic into your kitchen, share pictures with us. We want to see them. We want to see them all. We want to hear what you think of the recipes. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do you know why? Because you're going to be the first ones to know when our newest videos are out. And then you'll get to learn how to make even more Disney food in your kitchen and bring some Disney magic home.
Thank you so much for listening. And just remember, every recipe starts with one little spice. Where does it say that?
Under a lilikoi juice. Under non-alcoholic beverage.
Under a little koi choice.
Matt Damon.
But I really like
Ben
it.
Affleck. Ugh. I can't even be friends with you anymore. Amy has hiccups. Amy has hiccups. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance.